Hello everyone, so today I'm going to show you some tips and tricks that will take your fighting skills to the next level. So we have a lot to cover, so I'll try to go as quick as possible. So we're gonna start going by some combat settings on the game. So you wanna enable the filter mode, quick command and attack march. Here on display you want to enable the highlight selected target, this one, and then here on the other tab you want to turn on the sync quick command and hold and drag, this option here. And you also want to turn on the hold position after attack. I'm going to show you the use for this later, okay? So next thing I want to talk about is this is a PC game. Like it's a mobile game where you can go to the bathroom and do like sorority crisis. But for the KVK war, this is a PC game. People playing on PC will do like 50% more KP than you just by playing on PC. Doesn't matter how they play, doesn't matter which technique they use, just by playing on PC, they're gonna do way more KP than you. So I recommend everyone to try to play this game on KVK fights on PC, okay? So the next thing I'm gonna talk about is uptime. Uptime is the time you are attacking some march and generating rage. So the way we do damage is basically through skills. So you want to maximize your uptime on targets. You want to basically spend 100% of the time attacking someone and generating rage as much as you can. Okay, another thing I want to talk about is the importance of fighting till set phase. So many people, when they are fighting on a ball fight, what happens is their marches turn yellow. They just pull back and go to their city to refresh because they don't want to take back bad trades, right? But this is really hurting your team ball, because when you do this, you stop casting skills. So for example, a lot of marches, they put debuffs on the enemy. And it doesn't matter if you have like 10% HP or you are full HP. The debuff is still applied the same way. So for example, the Nevsky, he will do a defense reduction, right? Debuff on the target. So even if your march is red, just by staying on the ball and keep casting skills, you are already helping your team winning. So you never want to go back to your city to refresh your troops. You just fight till set phase. Okay, so now I want to talk about some things that people use that doesn't work really well. So the first thing that people usually do is they fight like this. I'm switching to a farm account here. So they do something like this. Imagine this flag is the enemy ball, like the front line of the enemy ball. They just click here to attack someone, and then their marches go inside their ball, and your screen turns red, right? Flashes red, and then you pull back. And then you waste like 3-4 seconds pulling back, then you click again. And then you turn red, you pull back 3-4 seconds. Like all this time you are here wasting uptime. And I just explained to you that uptime is everything in this game to maximize your damage. So this click, this like push and pull is not very effective and is not a great way to fight in this game. So you don't want to do that. The other thing is the return key doesn't work anymore. They changed the way it works. So if you press the return key to go back to your city, your marches doesn't get the march speed bonus from being in their territory anymore. You only get the bonus if your troops are on the alliance territory. So like attacking and then clicking return will not make your marches move faster. So stop using that if you are. Another thing that doesn't work well is the dot mode. So dot mode doesn't work well because you can't really like group your marches very effectively. So if I attack this barbarian here, all my marches will spread around this barbarian, and using that mode is not very effective to prevent your troops from doing that, like the way I'm going to show you how the technique is done, like the technique I'm going to show you at the end of the video. So I suggest for everyone to stop using dot mode. So another thing that doesn't work is attack march. Let me see if I have attack march on this account. Okay, now I do. So if you use attack march, what will happen is, like, the AI of attack march is really bad. Your marches will start like chasing people down into the ball, and you will get like instant sad face when you go into the ball. Also, the attack march is really bad at keeping high uptime on targets. Even if you stay like back in the ball just using attack march, when you kill a troop, like the attack march will kind of bug. They will take some seconds to start attacking another troop. So in this time you are losing uptime, and I just explained to you that uptime is everything. So attack march is bad and don't use it. The only use for attack march is for killing flags, reinforcements, and swarmers. So for example, let's say I'm burning this flag here. What I want to do is I'm gonna zoom out into the dot mode, and then I'm gonna click left and right on top of the flag. Now everyone that is trying to reinforce that flag will get instantly attacked when they leave the city going into the flag. And everyone that tries to swarm the rally will also get attacked by my troops. So you just keep going like left and right using attack march like this on top of the flag. Okay, so this is the only use for attack march right now, and they are trying to make attack march work better, but right now it's on beta test, so it is still like shit. So I don't know if they'll be able to fix it. Okay, so now that I've talked about everything that doesn't work, I'm going to show you what works instead. Okay, so like this technique is nothing new. Everybody knows about that already. Okay, it's a technique used by pilots, and you know, pilots, they are paid by KP. So the more KP they do, the more they get paid. So obviously they're gonna know like some technique that gets you the most KP, right? So this is the technique I'm going to show you here on the expedition, and then I'm going to show you a real footage of me fighting on KVK and using that technique. Okay, so what I will do here, I'm gonna take my one march, I'm gonna aggro this Genghis Khan here. Okay, and then I'm gonna just leave here. Now I'm gonna take these 4 marches, turn on quick command, and then imagine that the Genghis Khan is like an enemy on the front line of their ball. So what I want to do is I'm gonna get close, and then I'm gonna click like here on the same spot. Now all my marches are on the same spot. And now I'm gonna click on the Genghis Khan, and you will see like all my marches will start spreading around Genghis Khan. So I don't want to do that. So what I'll do instead is click on to attack and then click on my feet to pull my marches back together like this. Click attack, and then they start spreading around. I click back on my feet. So you see now all my marches, they are generating rage. So what I will show you now is I'm gonna put the Genghis Khan away. You see all my troops, they are still attacking the Genghis Khan. And then when I pull Genghis Khan back in, they're gonna resume attacking. You see? So basically, if you take your troops and you send them to attack someone and then click on your feet, they basically enter like a auto counter attack mode. So every time that target gets in the range of the auto attack, they're gonna attack it again. They're gonna resume attacking it. Let me stop this march and then show you again. See, attack, and then click on my feet. Attack, and click on my feet to put them together. Now all of them keep attacking. And if the Genghis Khan get close enough, they're gonna resume attacking. You see the Scipio here, back here, he just resumed attacking. Okay, so that's basically the technique. You just wanna select all your troops, turn on quick command, and then you go to the ball. When you have all your marches like this, around the same spot, you just click to attack, and then when your march starts spreading around, you click on your feet. Now they are all attacking again. So now I'm going to show you a footage of a battle on the Pass 7 that I'm using this technique. So right here I have all my troops selected. I have quick command, filter mode on, and then you want to zoom in. Remember, you don't play dot mode, you play zoomed in. And then what I'm doing is I take my troops, I drag to attack someone, and then click on my feet. You see, I drag, and then when they start spreading around, I click on my feet. See that I have 6 marches, and all my marches are basically at the same spot, and they are all casting skills, all gaining rage. And my marches, like not a single march of me is going inside their ball. See, drag to a target and click on my feet, and keep doing that. You keep adjusting that, so if the enemy ball goes back, you go forward. If they push, you go back just a little bit. See, they go back, we go forward. Drag and click on your feet. Drag and click on your feet. Now my march is a little bit spread, so I keep clicking on my feet to make them go at the same spot. See, drag and click. Now they are running. I just go running after them, just dragging my marches. Let me go forward a little bit. Okay. Right here. I'm starting to engage again. So I click on someone you either click or drag on someone and then click on your feet. See, all my marches on the same place and all of them generating rage. And not a single march of me is going inside their ball. Like the Scipio right now, he just quickly tried to go inside the ball, and I just clicked on my feet and saved the Scipio. You see? I'm casting skills, I'm on the front of the ball, I'm not going back and forth, I'm getting like the most uptime I can get. They keep running, we keep going after them. Like right here, I think I decided to go back. We're pretty extending their territory, but people are still pushing, so I decided to go back. All my marches at the same place. Click to attack and click on feed. All my marches at the same place, generating rage. Like right here, I'm not doing anything. I'm just sitting at the front of the ball, and all these people here that are going back and forth, they are losing uptime. While I'm in the front of the ball and my marches are attacking anyone that comes closer to my march. So I have 100% uptime and they are going back and forth. So I do more KP than them. And if we do more KP than their ball, we win the fight. It's simple as that. So like right here, everyone is running away, so you just have to run away. There's nothing you can do. We were also pretty extended in their territory. Yeah, so that's one clip. I think I can show you another clip. Let me see this clip, I think around here. Yeah. So same thing, all my marches at same place, quick command. You just drag to someone, drag to closest target, and then click on your feet. So another thing I want to talk about, I just reminded, is that you see this guy here, he's pretty extended in our ball. So my marches here on the front of our ball, you never wanna target this guy running into your ball, because what will happen is you're gonna cast all your skills to the back of your ball. So all your AoE skills will hit exactly one target, that is this guy running into your ball. So you want to just completely ignore this guy here and keep casting his skills this way to the front of their ball. You want to hit as much people as possible. You see, I'm not like right here, I try to target them, and that is a mistake because my skills are casting to the left and not in front of their ball. You never want to do that. So I just keep going, attacking and clicking on my feet. All my march is at the same place. Again, I think you guys can already see how the technique is done. And that's how all pilots play. You can search on YouTube for like Rise of Kingdoms pilot. You're gonna see all pilots playing this way. So that's the best way of getting KP. So if it's the best way of getting KP, it's the best way to fight in this game. Because if you get more KP than the enemy, then your ball is winning. See, same thing, click and click on your feet. So that's it for today's guys. So I hope you try this technique. I'm sure you're gonna get more KP than you are getting any way you are playing right now, either that mode, zoomed in, like whatever you are doing right now. This technique will like take your skills to the next level. Okay, see you guys.